Good morning, Wildcats. Welcome back to the last week of learning here at West Lane. It is a Monday, and we've got some things I want to make sure you understand. We have donuts for those reading winners. Remember 500,000 minutes. If you read today, make sure you tell your English teacher because we were 15,000 minutes away from 500,000 minutes, which is 500,000 minutes of reading over the course of a year outside of what we do here in the school. Also, too, don't forget we had the if your parents filled out the parent involvement survey. I'm going to try to find out who had the most minutes as far as grade level to be able to give you your treat at lunch, hopefully either on Tuesday or on Wednesday. Also, too, if we get to 500,000 minutes, don't forget, I am going to put all the English classes in a drawing, and then tomorrow you're going to get donuts at each grade level. All right, so I'm going to put all the like any grade, like whoever gets pulled out gets donuts. So it'll be a blind draw. It'll be everybody will be eligible, and that's how we will work all of that. Now, don't forget, Day of Good is on Wednesday. We are selling items for that to help support that day. We'll be selling items to support on that day the Adam Goodman Scholarship Fund. So to make sure that you bring your money if you wish, and then also with the grade level colors, and we'll have a slide up here in not too long just to tell you what grade level color. At least if you haven't worn the T-shirt, if you didn't buy the T-shirt, you can still support your grade level with the color for that day. So let's get two announcements. All right, today is Monday, May the 20th, 2024, and these are your morning announcements. Westlake Middle School is an avid school-wide site of distinction. The mission of Westlake Middle School is to reveal the genius of each Wildcat through the culture of joy, respect, and excellence. We believe every person deserves to be seen, affirmed, and to grow. All right, let's make sure we're Wildcat ready still. We have lanyards and IDs around our necks. Binders and student organizers are with us. Backpacks and purses are in our lockers. Hats, sunglasses, and hoods are off. AirPods and phones and any listening devices in your locker. Blankets stay at home. Don't forget we will be using lockers all the way up through the Day of Good. And at the end of that day, we will no longer be using our lockers for the rest of the year. All right, today is a exam day schedule. So we'll be advisory win between 9:30 and 11:15 today. So it is 7th grade. You're going to do locker clean out and then win because you have a little extra time, or spa day because you have a little extra time today. You have time enough to get those lockers cleaned out really well. We'll just say we're not going to go outside until 9:45 or even later. Make sure our lockers are fully cleaned out and all our library books are returned for that. And then the rest of the day will be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 day with lunch happening at period 1. Let's not forget, it's going to be hot this week. So some of us who've never worn deodorant before, we need to start wearing deodorant. All right, 8th grade dance tomorrow night, 6:30 to 8:30. Color scheme is blue, silver, and white. And of course, I am going to pop myself up here. Please make sure that everybody knows no one can come that is, again, not here at school. Okay? If they're not a West Lane Wildcat and they're not an 8th grade West Lane Wildcat, they may not attend. Now, some of your parents may attend because they're going to help chaperone, but that's different. Also, like we said on May 1st, if you've been suspended at all during May, you may not come. You're not in good standing with that as well. All right, and also don't get yourself put in ISS today or tomorrow. Don't do that. And you have to be here the entire day tomorrow. Okay, we're not just going to miss school and then come to the dance. That's not how that works. All right. So again, tomorrow you'll be bringing in snacks. So whatever you bring in, you got to eat. If you don't bring anything in, there'll be nothing to eat. A through I will be bringing drinks. No glass bottles, please. Well, no glass bottles at all. We're not going to allow those. J through P, salty snacks like chips and pretzels. And then Q through Z, sweet snacks. You can start by delivering the day at the front office or tomorrow at the front office or bring them to the dance that evening. And that's how we will have our dance. Also, too, 8th graders, and Miss Muller is going through, you either have to have, like to go to the attend the dance, you either have to have turned in all your books and or paid for the books that you've checked out and can't find. All right, so I know she put a bunch in yesterday, so she's going to give me an updated list today, and then email your parents to make sure that, hey, this has to be in, or you may not attend the dance. That's what it means by good standing. All right, grade level reading challenge winner. You're getting donuts today during lunch, and that is, so here you see on here, Rihanna Say, Montserrat Jimenez, George Michelle, Troy English, Silas Cook, Lucy Mann, Naomi Herring, Sophia Trujillo, William Bryant, Josh Mackey, Tracy Silvestre, Kaya Hairston, Olivia Fields, Norm McDonald, Zach Four, Chris Barna, Scout Man, Kyron Young, Matt Knoll, Demi Arvello, Bella Williams, Stella Summersheim, Elijah Thomas, Henry Coves, Naomi Rodman, Nola Johnson, Kendall Klaus, Anna Nelson, Marshall Williams, and Colin Fitzgerald. All right, don't forget, again, please return all library books. Please make sure you bring in all your chargers from home too. All those chargers need to come in that we've sent home in case of an e-learning day at home. We can charge your computer all day. So make sure those are all returned as well. Just remember your advisory, and then advisory teachers just go ahead and give them to Mr. Neighbors. All right, again, 152,000 minutes were read in the last reading challenge. We are at 485,000 minutes. Again, share your minutes, and then we will put in, again, if we get to like 500,000 by the end of the day, we will put all English classes. So all English classes, and there are roughly, let's see, there are about 34 English classes that can be pulled, and I'll pull an English class for free donuts tomorrow. All right, Dave, good shirts. Even though you may not buy them anymore, if you want to know what color, 6th grade on Wednesday will wear blue, 7th grade will wear black, 8th grade will wear red, staff will wear tie-dye. Remember that still, we're writing your student organizer every class all the way to the end. We're being on time to every class all the way to the end. Making your first effort needs to be your best effort, especially those of you who are doing your finals today and tomorrow. Make sure your best effort. All right, so, and that's part really goes into our last focus of every task, goal, race, and year comes to an end. Therefore, make it a habit to finish strong. All right, let's make sure we clean up West Lane, language and messes in the hallways, in the cafeteria, in the classrooms, in the restrooms. All right, let's make sure we wash our hands for 20 seconds and we keep our hands off each other. Anymore, we're going to have any issues with you today or tomorrow, we're going to send you home. All right, that's going to be the consequence for anybody today that gets sent. 6th grade students, you should not be in the 7th or 8th grade hallway unless they are there for a class. Cafeteria, please sit in the correct tables and facing the center. And then make sure you stay in your seat and have your ID. And then when you're returning from lunch, stay in your seat until the class is called. Walk back with the teacher. The bell does not dismiss you from class. Your teacher does. Breakfast students, you must report directly to the cafetorium off the bus to get breakfast. And all food should be in the cafetorium. No food should be eaten outside the cafetorium. Restroom privacy. Give students using the restroom appropriate privacy. And all cell phones are in your locker between 9:25 and 4:25. They'll be taken if they're seen or heard. All right. Look at our motto, Cada Wildcat, Cada Dia Mejor, which means every Wildcat every day gets better. All right, let's have a wonderful Monday, Wildcats. Again, get those reading minutes into your teacher. Let's go. Let's get to 500,000. It's the West Lane 500,000 minute reading challenge. Thank you.